Hello, my name is Tanya, and I'm turning 59 years old next week, next Friday. And I would like to share my thoughts about expectations. It's Christmas time now, and so many people have so many expectations. That means um, you think Christmas has to be perfect. It has to be with a full family, with everyone around, and so on and so on. You see all those movies, you see the advertising, you see many things on TV, and everything is perfect. The people have big houses, um, they are celebrating together, the children are happy, and. But in the end, it's not like this. I spent many Christmas times at home alone because Christmas time was the only time when my father could go on vacation, and I had my grandparents at home and many animals, and so somebody had to stay at home to take care of my grandparents who were old at that time and my animals. Because I was traveling all the year long, I said, okay, I will do it. And I stayed at home. And I have to say, I'm not married. I never was married. So I didn't have a man, but I have a child. But the child was also traveling. So I had to stay at home with my grandparents first at all and my animals. And the first year was a little bit different, but I celebrated it with my grandparents. The next year, my grandfather had passed away, and I was alone with my grandmother. And the following year, my grandmother was at the retirement home, and I was alone at home with my animals. That means my dogs, my ducks, and my rabbits. And that was strange. That was really strange. And I have to say, I was a little bit sad because I had nobody to talk to. And I talked to my dog, of course, and I talked to the rabbits and my ducks, but I was completely alone at Christmas Eve. So the next year was very much better because, I had not that expectations anymore. It changed. I was very happy that I had my dog around because Hira was a very important part of my life. I was happy that I had my ducks around. I was happy that I had my rabbit around, and I was happy that I had myself around. And then I started to discover that it's so important to have yourself around. And the next year, I was celebrating Christmas alone with myself because I found out that I'm really important for myself. I have to celebrate myself, and I'm worth it to celebrate myself at Christmas. It's not that I'm a person with a great ego or something like that, but I found out that self-love is the most important point in your life. I found out that self-love and celebrating yourself, no matter if it's at Christmas or at your birthday, and whenever, it's very important. You don't need other people to celebrate yourself. You don't need any other people. You don't need a man. You don't need children. You don't need your family. You just need yourself to be with yourself and to be happy with yourself. And the next Christmas times were the most happiest times in my world, in my life, in my life. And I celebrated every Christmas which I spent alone, and I was happy. This is the message I want to bring to the world, because, you know, Christmas is not a perfect time. Maybe you are just separated, or you have a lot of stress with your children, or somebody passed away. It's you. You have to take care of yourself. You have to celebrate yourself. You have to be with yourself, and you have to love yourself. And this is Christmas.